What's up, everyone? This is David Hamilton here from Everlution. The website URL is everlutional.com. It's right below the video if you want to check it out. Great stuff over there. I put my heart and soul into writing over there as I do into my videos. So, on that note, today's video is a two-part video on how to find your purpose in life, finding your passion, and how not to fail at having a great career or a great life's work. I just finished watching a video talk, TED Talk by Larry Smith, an economist, and he makes very compelling points as to why people fail to have great careers. So his is called Why You Will Fail to Have a Great Career. So I'm talking about how not to fail, how to succeed at it. And really compelling talk. I was really surprised coming from an economist. I wasn't thinking he was going to be a good public speaker, but he was great. So the first thing I want to say is this is truly at its root all about the power of possibility and belief and what you believe you can achieve and how powerful those beliefs are in filtering out what we think we can and we can't do. I'm of the mindset that anything is possible. Literally anything is possible. That doesn't mean it's how probable it is. I want to say that. I have a very rational side to me and a skeptical side, but anything truly is possible. So daydreaming and letting our mind wander and trying to find our true passion is a great thing. Although we have to, in order to make things probable in the probability, there are certain, physical limitations we might have, and things may not happen in this lifetime, depending on what we're talking about. Like if we want to say the goal is to go to Pluto, and I want to go to Pluto and be on the first expedition. Well, is it possible? Absolutely. But how probable is it right now? Doesn't seem too probable, but you never know. So that's why you keep possibility open and then check the probability. That's how I think about it. But when it comes to most things that we want to do in life, especially careers, I mean, we can pretty much do anything that we want for the most part. So the beliefs and how they filter out what we see we can do and the resources that are around us, and actually putting the message out there and saying this is what I want and really going for it. Beliefs can either help us or hinder us from doing that. And a lot of what I'm going to go through here is basically belief stuff that Larry had pointed out in his talk, Larry Smith. So one of the big things that comes up is that no matter how many times people tell us to pursue our passions, dreams, and our greatest fascination in life, we still don't do it. We still don't believe it. It's like that doesn't happen to us. There's a belief in there that says, well, or that isn't true. That you can actually live your passion and have a career at it and make money and enjoy it fully every day when you wake up. For me, I'll give my personal story on that account. For years, I was pretty much of the mindset that that wasn't true either. And now I'm doing what my true passion is, which is making these videos and writing and coaching and making online programs and whatnot. That just is thrilling to me. Is it tough and challenging? Yes, but I get to learn myself, and I get to be it, and I get to do it and share it. So I have to stay true to my word and practice everything that I teach, which I love doing, and I think it's great, and I get to experiment and tell people what worked for me and suggest things and find out what worked for them. So, but in the past, it was much more about making money, and I'm not saying money isn't important. It is important to how we live, but making that the main focus and the stress and the concern and the worry versus our passion, leading us to the money to come. I never believed it until one day I have been struggling at making money on my own, and said, well, if I'm going to struggle, because I left my cushy job behind because that wasn't fulfilling, why don't I just be passionate about it? Because there are lots of people making money being passionate and doing what they're passionate about. And I just kind of woke up to it. And then things really started to take off as far as living my passion. But I had the belief system for so long that it just wasn't possible. So he points that out. Basically, it's just like a strong ingrained belief somehow for a lot of us, but it can be changed and shifted. Now, another point that's made that Larry makes is we're afraid to look for our passion and not find it. And so we'll often settle for good or mediocre or second best because this fear of not finding it, trying and not finding it. And all it is the fear of not finding it that's getting in the way from you going out there, because you most likely are going to find it. I mean, it's pretty damn probable. But if that fear's there, it's going to stop you from trying things and exploring things. He also talks about how a passion is really different than an interest. We have lots of interests, and I would say that we could probably have a few passions, but when it comes to passion, we don't need to, but what happens is you get so immersed in it that everything else kind of filters out, that your attention becomes on it. So it's hard to have a lot of true passions because of the way our attention goes toward it. So he says something like probably 1 in 20 of your interests can be one of your true passions. So you've got to explore a lot of interests. You've got to try things out and let go of that fear, or get through that fear of not being able to find your passion. There are lots of ways to do that, and I have videos on fear. Fear is fascinating to me, and there's definitely ways to overcome your fear. But really, I like to say, go through your fear, embrace your fear, and move along with it, because fear doesn't go away. But overall, although we can temper our reactions to fear in certain situations, absolutely, by doing what we want to do and moving through the fear. Anyways, tangential. So I'm going to end the first video here because I like to make short, sweet videos, succinct videos these days. I'm working on that for myself, and I want you guys to see, if you like this video, then you'll continue watching the other videos. So that's just the first part about looking for our passions. Then we're going to go into the next video into the excuses that come up about living our passions, fears, what we're afraid of doing, all that kind of stuff, and what are the key ingredients to living your passion, finding your purpose in life. Okay, so until next video, take care. Bye.